Welcome into the State of Sports podcast. We are back from a week hiatus. We had a little vacation, Memorial Day weekend. Morgan had family down, so we apologize for the no episode. It was poor planning on my part. I had something come up, so we weren't able to get an episode out. That being said, before I introduce the fellas, if you guys could, no matter where you are listening to us, whether it's podcast or YouTube, podcast, give us a 5-star review, write a little blurb down there about us, get us in the algorithm. If you're on YouTube, make sure you guys are liking the video, subscribing to the YouTube channel, and also hitting that bell for notifications. And another quick promo, we have an interview up with Brandon Talk Sports. That's going to be down in the description, talking about how we kind of got the idea for the podcast and just getting our name out there on a different venue. That being said, I'm going to start with Morgan because Morgan was here first. Morgan, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Tired. Just woke up, but I'm good.
Perfect. Stash Cuddy, I like your purple rain shirt with the Colorado Rockies hat, dripping today.
Thanks. If only they had a purple Minnesota hat, but they don't.
I noticed you didn't purchase the new Colorado Rockies Connect uniforms and hat.
No, I won't. I think they're all... I saw a description that was like, based on our iconic license plate. And I was like, get the fuck out, dude. Just basing shit off license plates.
Get these guys the fuck out of here.
So,
ridiculous. I think they look terrible.
There's a streamer I watch for like MLB The Show because he does tips and tutorials and shit. And he's a Rockies fan. And he doesn't like the jersey, but he loves the hat.
See, if the hat is like all right, it's kind of the only saving grace for the whole getup, but it doesn't have any green. Like it looks like it could be a hat for a different uniform. It's weird. It doesn't match at all.
I like the jerseys. I ain't even gonna lie.
I think they look like vomit.
Good. I'm glad we have a disagreement to start off the show. So we have two things that we're going to start off the show today. We're going to recap Nick's question, and then we have a special thing that Morgan is going to do. He's going to rip baseball card packs that haven't been opened. We have packs from, if I'm correct, 1986, 91, and 2006.
And there's a 88 mixed in there.
88 mixed in there. So that's going to be exciting. But first, I know the question was 2 weeks ago. Let's recap it. Nick, what was the question of the week?
The question was, what was your favorite basketball shoe of all time? And we had the Penny Hardaways.
Classic.
All-time classic. The 14s.
Yep.
Somebody wrote they were super comfortable. From another podcast, actually.
Kobe 14s?
Truth Be Told podcast. And we had the Space Jams. Space Jams.
I saw it was Murph, aka Nocturnal, that said the Space Jams, and that's such a solid answer. Like, they're such a good looking shoe.
I just bought the new Space Jams.
Did the LeBrons? I like it.
Yeah, they're wild looking. I have no fucking clue what I'm gonna wear them with.
That's the thing, though, is you can just wear like a plain outfit and then just have those shoes on.
They can pop.
Yep. Boom. Morgan, what pack do you want to rip first, dude? Do we want to mix it? Do we want to go oldest to youngest, youngest to oldest?
Let's go in order, huh?
Going backwards. 06.
Okay. I like that. Let's do that.
86, for the people who don't know, there's an 86 pack that has the original gum in it. So it is, what is that, Matt? 20, 30, 36 years old. Nice. And I will chew it on stream.
I can't wait for this live. So make sure if you listen on the podcast, go check us out on YouTube. Again, subscribe.
It's going to be the Eucharist at church.
How gum doesn't go bad, right?
Fine.
All right. So first pack, we'll open the Fleer 06. Griffey on the cover.
Both of the 06 packs, Nick. Griffey on the cover.
Are they really?
Yeah.
There's three.
Got two of the 06.
The other one's got a combo of Pujols, Ortiz, and who's that on the Mets? David Wright, maybe. All right.
David Wright. Got to make sure you put them to the camera,
Ooh, I got a Heath Bell.
Nice.
That card's cool. Bill Bray. Ooh, Todd Walker on the fucking Padres.
Nice.
Nothing good in this one. Oh,
wow.
Well. Yeah, those cards sucked. So
Todd Walker.
Or he just goes.
Awesome.
All right, so we'll open the one with Ortiz and all them on the cover. This is the Topps 06.
Ooh, top.
Tops are usually good, right?
Yeah. Although they just got bought.
Did they?
I mean, no more tops anymore.
Yeah, who they get bought by?
I believe Fnatic,
Addicts. Yeah.
Xavier Nady, Jorge Julio,
which is crazy. That's such like a huge part of our childhood.
Eric Ivar, Chris
Ivar.
Capuano. Ooh, I got a ERA leaders Roy Oswalt, Chris Carpenter, and Brandon Webb card.
Ooh. Look at that.
Nice.
And then I got a Michael Young and Gary Matthews card.
Michael Young? That's fire.
Yeah.
If you pull a Griffey in this next 06 pack, you're mailing it to me.
Well, we'll see. Check based on the value.
All right, let's get it. Let's see what this is going to be.
The last one, I'll show Griffey on the cover just because
Man, dude. Look how cool he is.
he's all right.
I hope you pull a Bonds. That'd be lit.
Ooh, I see the back card. We'll like that one as a podcast.
Okay. All right. I'm excited. I like
Ooh, Mark Teixeira.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, this is a good pack already. Little Albert Pujols for you.
Oh, fire.
That card sucks. Oh, how about a little David Ortiz?
Oh, let's go.
Big Poppy.
How about Jim Edmonds?
Yo, what?
Benji Molina.
It's just every single good person from backyard
And then
baseball.
the star of the pack, a hollow Vlad card.
Oh, that's fire. Hey, what a pack, dude.
That's got some good cards in it. I ain't even gonna lie.
We had Vladdy, Jim Edmonds. We had
I have some Hall of Famers.
Three
Three
Hall.
Hall of Famers.
That's fine.
Yeah. All right, let's go to.
I'm so excited to watch Morgan chew this gum, by the way. Like,
Oh, it'd be delicious.
you have to chew it for the entire weekly wrap up, by the way. You can't spit it out.
Whoa, wait a minute now.
I think it's honestly gonna like deteriorate in his mouth.
Probably. All right, so do we want the Fleer 91 or do we want the upper deck?
Ooh. Fleer was the good pack we just had, right?
That was, yeah.
All right, do upper deck first. Let's say
All right, so we'll do the upper deck first of all. Awesome on the
What?
pack.
Pack, dude.
This pack is heavy, so there's got to be something good in it.
I like that.
Ooh.
Before just goes crap, mega crap. Give me $200 for the lot.
Wow, these are crazy. All right. Rich Rodriguez, Rich Gedman, Kirk Dressendorf,
Sure.
Gano Patilla, Derek May, Mike Perez, Lenny Dykstra,
Oh, that's awesome.
Rob Deere. Ooh, Greg Maddox,
Nice.
Gary Gaetti.
Eddie Gaetti.
Ooh. Who's that? Tim Wallach. Steve Finley.
Steve Finley, that's a name I know.
Chris James. Neil Heaton. And
Sure.
Tom Paganzo.
It's
So
like
nothing in there, but we got the Maddox.
Bunting.
Nice.
I wonder, oh man, I wonder what that's worth. I'm gonna
And then
Google.
the Lenny Dykstra.
That's awesome.
All right. So we got the Fleer Ultra Baseball.
Pretty sweet looking pack.
Yeah. Oh, just wait until we get to the 80s.
Yeah.
Boy, that card that Greg Maddox Bunting one is worth more than $10.
Nice.
And Nick, is your company Four Sharp Corners?
Yeah.
They sold this on eBay for $21.51.
Nice.
Shout out to Nick's work, Four Sharp Corners.
So I opened the 91. Anybody want a sticker?
Sweet.
Oh, sick. That's awesome.
Jack Howell, Kevin Appier, Phil Plantier, Dave Bergman, Randy Milligan. Wow. Just
This pack is
There are
just like
so-
a
there
Group
are
of who's
so
who.
many cards in these packs. The newer packs, we get hosed. There's like 20 cards in these.
yeah, dude. Nowadays you get like 6 cards.
Ooh. How about a little Kirby Puckett?
Oh,
Nice.
that's awesome.
Ramon Martinez. That's a cool looking card.
Hey,
never worked out. Jose Lind, Brett Mine, Craig Wilson, Brett Saberhagen.
Saberhagen. That is a name.
Tim Burke and Tim Leary.
All right. Now we're going back to the 80s here.
All right, so we'll go to 1988.
The year,
excellent year.
Back.
Yeah, that's awesome. The year Stash Cuddy was born. That's right.
And it was pretty much all downhill from there. So
there's already so many colors on these cards. Oh my god, I swear to God, like fucking just look at the thickness of all these cards.
Damn.
I can see something in the middle of them.
I know.
That gum.
What it
I
is.
got a Steve Sachs, Rick Sutcliffe, Dave Winfield.
Dave Winfield.
Nice.
Just look at all the colors on this. Purple.
Oh, that's a fire looking card.
Gerard Perry, Mike Jackson, Mike Heath. I don't know what this is. So it's a
Like a holograph?
Oh, it's a holograph, and it's a moment of where Pete Rose past Ty Cobb's hit record.
That's pretty cool.
Sick, dude.
That's pretty sweet.
Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, little guy in the background for you. How about a little Barry Bonds?
Hey,
That's
fire,
awesome.
dude. That's sick.
Ted Higura, Ted Simmons, Bruce Hurst, Spike Owen, Bill
Morgan's so happy deep down that he got a Barry Bonds.
Jessica, Bob, and that's it. Nothing else in this.
Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds. So, like, do we really need to open any more packs? I think we're good.
No, I want to see you chew that gum.
All right, so I got the other one from '86 that doesn't have the gum in it. Look at this thing.
Dude, why do they just look so much cooler back then? Like, why do they?
They look way cooler.
Because they cared, man.
True.
Oh, cool. I got a puzzle piece.
Sweet.
Al Newman. Ooh, a Tom Glavine.
That's someone.
Is that a rookie Tom Glavine?
86, probably close to it. Yeah. It's definitely a rookie card.
Yo. What is that one?
John Ross, Tom Glavine.
No, Don Ross. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, look at that old logo in the corner.
I know. Like, that logo is sick.
That's incredible.
That's nuts.
Keith Hughes, Don Sisk,
Not going first much second.
Eddie Williams, Bob Ojeda. Ooh, a Hall of Fame Stan the Man Musial card.
Fire.
Nice.
Card art's sick.
And another shout out to Four Sharp Corners on eBay. They sold a Tom Glavine rookie card, grade 10, for $47.
David Wells.
Yo,
Look at the
Awesome.
stash.
dude, that's incredible.
That old Toronto Blue Jays hat is awesome.
Damon
All time.
Berryhill, Bob Melvin, and Jay Bell.
All right. Damn, dude, the 80s are treating you good, Morgan.
Yeah.
That's not a Barry Bonds rookie, is it?
80, nah. I think 86 was his first year. Yeah, 86.
But is that second year?
That Barry Bonds is still probably worth a little bit of something. Probably over $10.
Dude, his Topps 1986 rookie card is going for $84,000. And on eBay.
Damn.
Jesus.
What?
All right.
This is the one.
1986 with the gum in it. And I might win a trip to the 1987 spring training.
I'm excited for you.
Can we cue Huey Lewis and the News' Back in Time song?
Ah, you know what's hilarious? The gum's aren't even in a wrapper.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Ooh, Andre Dawson, first card.
Nice. Look at that Jerry curl.
So we're in 86, right?
Yeah.
What a
John
Jerry.
Felsky.
Maybe you can get a great card from Billy Buckner that year.
Oh,
I actually just watched that entire World Series on Hulu. They have the whole thing.
how was it?
Dude, it was great seeing Boggs up there to the plate. Just looking handsome as ever.
Imagine if they won that one though. Boggs, world champion Boggs.
Fancy little.
Is that
Rangers
right?
lead. No, it's Charlie Hugh.
Oh.
Steve Balboni.
Balboni.
Another Kirby Puckett.
Nice.
Paul Householder. Shout out to my father. How about a Pete Rose?
Nice.
Bill Madlock. Mike Jorgensen. Manager cards. Sparky Anderson.
Look how old Sparky looks in that, man.
Dwight Evans.
Yo, what
Nice.
a stash. What a stash. Dude.
Looks like Tom Selleck.
And another A's leader card.
Okay.
Nice.
Jack Gutierrez and Ron Roenick.
All right. So that was a pretty good haul of packs. First off, start chewing the gum before we do the recap here.
So I'd say the wins of the day are Barry Bonds and Vladdy.
This is rock solid.
Ortiz and pool holes in that one pack. Jim Edmonds. I can't wait for this.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't break your teeth on it.
I can hear it snapping like he's eating fucking rock candy.
How does it taste? Give me a scale on 1 to 10. 1 chew, everybody knows the rules.
Tastes like smoking indoors and cocaine.
Let me come up with a line for this. 1 chew, everybody knows the bubble. Is that good?
And it's gone.
It's gone?
It deteriorated.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be stuck in your digestive system for 10 years.
Oh, God, it's dusty.
I'd have a sip of Mountain Dew after that one. You're a good sport for doing that, Morgan.
Oh,
Well,
the
everybody.
aftertaste is so much worse. You know, the flavor at first wasn't bad. It's this aftertaste that is really not pleasant.
Morgan now has poisoning.
I feel like that's probably how a lot of people from the 80s feel.
Yeah.
Probably has cocaine on it.
Hope so.
You're going to be so productive at work tonight. All right. We're going to hop over into our weekly wrap up.
Whew.
If you enjoyed watching us open cards, let us know because we can go out and open cards, whether it's on stream or whatever. We hope you guys enjoyed that little kind of niche thing that we haven't done in a while. That was cool. Or haven't done ever.
Shout out Brian for the packs.
Yes. Shout out Morgan's brother, Brian, a loyal listener and harasser of the podcast. All right.
So for me.
What sport do you guys want to start with? We got NBA, MLB, NFL.
Just knock out the NFL real fast.
All right, Nick, your prince has retired. The magic is over. Ryan Fitzpatrick has retired. How do you feel?
We had to pour one out for him. Fitzmagic is gone. I always wish that the Cowboys took a crack at him. Got him there. I just know they would have made great things happen.
Probably a better quarterback than Dak.
Yeah. I'm sad to see him go. He's a good personality for the game.
He was fun to watch, too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of very much like you don't know if he's going to pick her a touchdown or if he's going to have a 3-interception game or a 4-touchdown game, you know?
Kept it exciting.
He was Jameis Winston before Jameis Winston.
He is a poorer version of Brett Favre.
Yeah.
But with a way better beard.
And
He
was a Harvard grad.
and probably a bigger dick.
Morgan.
I mean, just saying.
Listen, man. Ryan Fitzpatrick does have a lot of kids, I believe. He's got like 8 kids or something.
He's not Phil Rivers, but he's close.
I mean,
Is it 8 kids?
yeah, I think he's got like 8 kids. Hold on.
What?
Rivers says he needs one more to have a full starting offense.
For what? A team you can fucking lose with? Cool.
Oh, come on.
I mean, still a Hall of Fame quarterback.
I apologize. I was 1 off. He's got 7.
Still too many.
He's got
It's like
Brady, Maisie.
What? So, a quick sidebar. What NFL player has the most kids?
Wait, did you say one of his kids' name is Brady?
Yes.
That is
That's
the
hilarious.
most cuck shit I've heard in my life.
I like that sidebar more. Let's talk about it. So Philip,
Because I know Phil has, I think, 9. It's got to be Cromartie, right? Doesn't he have like 13?
Fuck that,
so
dude.
Philip Rivers has 9. Antonio Cromartie in the lead with 10. He's in
Oh!
with 10.
But isn't Cromartie with like 8 different women?
It's quite a few.
These people are nuts, dude.
I heard Josh Jacobs has a lot of kids. He's like in his first.
What?
Yeah.
He's like 25, 6?
Josh Jacobs. He allegedly has 8 kids with 8.
Oh my God.
Were reported before on his 3 kids that we're aware, but there's more. Wait, I just saw an outrageous number. Hold on. I thought I just saw one that said 14.
Fuck that.
He better get this next contract.
14 too many.
Well, all right. So I don't know if Google's lying to us or not, but it says Antonio Cromartie is a living legend for having 14 kids with 8 different women.
I thought it was 13 with 8 different.
He had 4 more kids after he had a vasectomy.
Jesus Christ.
That's insanity. All right.
Yeah, I just saw this when you were looking up that. I looked up on the sides. Calvin Murphy, 14 children with 9 different women.
Damn.
And Sean Kemp from the NBA
It's not
has
shocking.
7 kids with 7 different women.
Not shocking at all with Sean.
Other NFL news, not a whole lot of offseason news, but Aaron Rodgers finally comes up clutch, sinks the clutch putt on the final hole to beat Allen and Mahomes as the old men, Brady and Rodgers, beat the young guns. Shame he can't do that on the football field. That was Morgan's quote, not mine.
I don't recall writing that.
I have the email.
I'm looking at it right now.
I got the emails, Joe.
I got the documents.
But yeah, Morgan, were you happy with Rodgers' win, or did you not care? Or
I mean, of course I cared. I wanted him to win.
Especially after Patrick Mahomes was talking all that trash.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the 2 alphas of Rodgers and Mahomes, really lit up the stardom on the camera.
Josh Allen almost drilled an insane putt to win that.
Yeah, but Aaron Rodgers did. So
He did. I always think the matches are so cool because you have like guys that are just like out there like talking shit to each other. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Incredible. All right, let's move over to the NBA. We got the NBA Finals Game 2 tonight. Before we get to that, obviously we missed last week. Some stuff happened. Celtics finished off the Heat in 7. They made it as difficult as possible on themselves. The Warriors absolutely dominated the Mavs. Not even close. Luka didn't have enough in the tank. I'll be curious to see how the Mavs rework everything in the offseason to try to accommodate Luka. And then we have the assistant coach from the Milwaukee Bucks, Darvin Ham, being hired by the Los Angeles Lakers. Fun fact about Darvin Ham, he was on that Pistons team back with Chauncey Billups, Ben Wallace, and all them that won a championship. And there is a photo of him guarding LeBron James, and now he is his coach.
Jesus.
So,
I feel like you didn't read the whole quote there.
That's longevity.
I was getting there. And then Morgan's quote says becomes LeBron's next scapegoat, which I don't know. I know Milwaukee was sad to see him go. So I'll be curious to see how it's going to work out in LA. Probably poorly, but.
Probably not great. So.
But let's go on over to the Warriors choking a 20-point lead in Game 1. Morgan, on a scale of 1 to 10 for your Warrior meter, where are you?
Like a 2.
So he's a little worried.
So if
I was like a 2 before the series. I think I was higher.
If the Warriors lose tonight, where does the Warrior meter go to?
A 4.
Did you know that the Celtics have never lost a 7-game series while leading 2-0? Ever.
Here's another crazy thing I heard the other day is the Warriors are undefeated in the Western Conference playoffs under Steve Kerr. They've never lost a series with him coaching.
That's so disgusting if you actually think.
Like, I think they're 18-0 in series or some shit.
Damn, dude.
That's
Damn.
nuts.
Like, that's so fucking wild.
The
Yeah.
Celtics at the end of that game too. It's a 24-0 run, largest in finals history. I think I read.
Here's the thing, and because Tatum did not have a good game. But like, does it come back to the mean with Horford and who's the other one that played? All right, White. Do they come back to the mean a little more, and does Tatum step up, and does that still propel the Celtics to win these games? I mean, Jaylen Brown down the stretch. You know, Jaylen Brown's the leading scorer in the fourth quarter in the NBA playoffs this year. What's like, people like make fun of Jaylen, doesn't have the best handles and stuff, but he gets it done in the fourth, man.
The Warriors gave him that game. I'm not giving the Celtics any credit.
I mean, I was saying at the last series, I didn't think Jason Tatum was giving it everything he could.
I mean, as Skip Bayless always says, you know, Jaylen Brown over Jason Tatum.
Does he really?
He does. It's hilarious. He's got a tweet where it literally is Jaylen Brown with like 20 greater than Jason Tatum.
Incredible. I really, really hope,
I think Skip Bayless has dementia.
just because Kobe Bryant is Jason Tatum's favorite player, and I want to know how Morgan feels about this after I say what I'm going to say. So actually, I'll say what I'm going to say after. So Jason Tatum obviously texted Kobe Bryant's old phone number on Game 7 and then posted about it saying, "I got you today." And then he wore the exact same outfit Kobe Bryant wore for his Celtics tryout for practice for Game 2. Are you annoyed with how much Jason Tatum wants to be Kobe Bryant?
Yes.
I think
It wouldn't annoy me as much if he wasn't a Celtic. But the fact he's a Celtic and trying to be Kobe Bryant is really irritating. Because you're just not. You're not.
And I mean, nothing would be more fitting to be like Kobe Bryant for four finals to not get Finals MVP.
This is just coming from me. I don't really care how everybody else feels about it. It's how I felt about it. That text message post, I thought was so fucking cringy and pandering.
It's like,
would you have posted that if you lost?
Correct.
You wouldn't have told anybody about it.
So like clout chasey.
It's stupid. I saw it and immediately was like, that's dumb as shit.
Like
it's some of the softest shit I've ever seen.
If you
I don't like it,
and then you don't share it, and that's just for your personal, like whatever, like you know what I mean.
But here's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird and like that's not something I would ever even think to do. But I think sharing it is really strange.
Weird. I agree. Well, all right, let's have picks for tonight. Also, I wanted to bring this up to you guys. Do you guys have plans next Friday night?
Probably not.
No plans. We're gonna confirm it. It is Game 4 of the finals. I'd like to do a live stream for it, at least the first half of it. Get us together. Maybe have a couple guests on. Shoot the shit. You guys are available.
I'll have to find out.
Sounds good. I know you got to check with the wife.
Yeah, I'll open up my calendar and see what my schedule says.
Let me check my Palm Pilot. I ain't doing shit. All right, let's move over to the MLB where we have our lots of subjects. I have so many options to choose from. Where do I want to start? Let's start with Girardi out in Philly.
See ya.
I mean, just
wasn't making shit happen.
I mean, that's why the Yankees got rid of him.
Quite a roster.
Is that on the manager or is it like, I don't know.
I think it's not on the manager. I don't know.
I think it's just like the manager's the scapegoat, I think, right?
I mean, yeah, kind of. You got to kind of bash the leader sometimes.
Yeah. I don't know. I just
What
don't.
are you going to do?
I mean, they've won their last 3, so
I mean,
it was something.
That's not nothing.
that is
It
something.
is not nothing.
Do we think they turn around and make the playoffs or no?
No. Maybe. I still think it's too early to tell.
Yeah, I mean, they're only 4 back in the wild card. Like,
But I mean,
Plenty of time.
does it even matter though? Because the Mets are just going to run away with it, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
So who gives a fuck about the Phillies? It's the Mets division to win, and they're probably going to.
I think Philadelphia doesn't even give a shit about the Phillies, to be honest.
I think we I think we might be looking at a Subway Series. I've said it before, and I'll say it again this year.
That'd be cool. Nick, great segue. Let's get on over to the New York Yankees. Let's get everybody caught up here. Aaron Judge's first 20 home runs. This man has bet on himself, and he is balling. Yankees are the best record in baseball as of right now. Sunday, 1:40 p.m. at 38-15. Price ace for the Yankee, aka one of the best mustaches I've seen in a long time. Nestor Cortez, early Cy Young favorite. He has 10 starts, 5-1, 68 Ks, 1.50 ERA. Morgan does better numbers than that in the show, though. I just want that on the record.
Their whole starting rotation is murdering people right now.
Yeah, and that was always the biggest downfall within the last few years. Is their starting was just terrible.
And
Judge did his 21st last night, by the way.
Despite everything we've said about him, or at least me, I'll speak for all of us though. Garrett Cole is having himself a time right now.
I was gonna ask you how your boy Garrett Cole was doing. So
he's slinging right now.
Slinging it. Do you think he got his attack back, or do you think he's finally adjusted a year later?
I'm pretty sure he's found some fucking skeevy way to make it better, but that's not for me to say.
Yeah. Let's move over to a subject that's going to make Morgan happy. Cubs prospects are surprisingly good in the MLB. We got Caleb Killian makes his debut. Christopher Morale hitting 297. And then actually, Morgan, you're going to like this. PJ Higgins.
Yeah, I know. I already know. I know about him.
He's friends with PJ Higgins. Like RIL. Real life. He's been a beast the past 2 weeks. So Morgan, how you Cubs?
I mean, seeing all the young talent play pretty well is fun. PJ Higgins hit a walk-off a couple weeks ago. Christopher Morel has been just nothing but a clutch hitter. And then the Caleb Killian, who we called up last night, started against the Cardinals. He looked pretty good. His stuff's nasty.
Nice.
I mean, he struck out his first at batter. He struck out in 3 pitches.
Damn.
To start his career. So I mean, he went 5, gave up 3, struck out 6, but he looked pretty good.
Sweet.
So,
well, I'm happy for him.
Cubs. I mean, yeah, I think they're doing all they can right now. So.
I mean, I didn't expect much. I said 70, 75 wins. They're kind of right on that pace.
Yeah, they're right now like 23-ish.
They're probably
the
Red Sox.
Well, yeah.
I mean, that
I think the Red Sox are 4th.
The Red Sox, we'll get over to them. Nick Pivetta has had a monster month of May. He's 4-1, 2.11 ERA, and now wins his 5th straight.
He's crushing it right now, and I believe he pitched complete games.
Yeah, I think he had 2 or 3 in there.
Yep. So that's something.
Complete game.
Yeah. I swear, every Red Sox game I've seen, it's been him pitching.
Yeah. He's carrying the load right now.
Going out there, getting it done.
Yeah, because we all know old man Rich Hill ain't doing shit.
Yeah, no. So this is Justin Turner, correct?
Turner. No, that's Trey Turner.
Okay, so Trey Turner and Paul Goldschmidt both have 25-plus game hitting streaks. Obviously, they're going for DiMaggio's record. Any chance?
No.
Give me a percentage.
0.
1 in a million? Like,
no.
I don't think there's. I mean,
I think that record is never getting touched.
I think that's the one record well in sports that you probably won't ever see broken.
In the consecutive games.
Well, I think that one's almost like an outlier because I don't even think players are allowed to even play consecutive games like that anymore.
I think somebody breaks 30.
I mean, 30, sure.
But what are they at right now? 25, 26?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Because I know Jackie Bradley Jr. a couple of years ago was at like 27 or something like that.
I mean, the closest was what? Jimmy Rollins had like 43?
Close.
Which is bananas.
Dude, J-Roll was nasty.
J-Roll was sick.
I'd say, I might agree with you, man. I'd say Goldschmidt's hit, obviously they're both hitting really well, but I think he has the better shot to break like 30.
I'll go with Trey Turner just because of the speed. I think him being fast enough maybe to beat out a ground ball can, get him a hit. But
fair enough.
Right,
on that though, the hit streak, I had a note last night that we were talking about? Now I cannot find it. Somebody is on like a crazy on base streak.
Oh,
Wasn't it JD?
Is it JD?
Thought it was JD.
But that's crazy. It's like 40 plus or something like that.
Paul Goldschmidt has
Oh, it's Paul Goldschmidt. Yeah.
a streak of 40 games. That is crazy. Also, notes from Nick last night regarding the MLB before we finish out with our last two topics. Our king, Vladdy, gets his 4th homer in 3 days. And also, can we get a little Pete Alonso love here? Can we get Polar Pete a little love? He's got 15 dingers, 50 ribbies so far, which is nuts. Maybe some potential MVP talk. And then also a little preview here. Nick said his question at the end of this episode is to start some shit. Laughing my ass off.
Also, if Pete Alonso goes to the home run derby again this year and wins, do you think we can officially and forever just try to change his nickname to 3-Pete?
I like that.
3-Pete Pete.
No, just 3-Pete.
What happens if it goes 4?
I mean, that would be like unheard of, but
Keep going up 4 Pete, 5 Pete, 6 Pete.
but I think 3-Pete would be an awesome nickname.
Not 3.
LeBron wasn't talking about championships in Miami. He was talking about Pete Alonso a whole decade and a half later.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pete Alonso might be my favorite dude on the field right now.
He was my preseason MVP.
He's fucking
Saw that.
piss missiles. Speaking of piss missiles, I'm saving this last topic. This is my favorite one. Jesus Sanchez hits a 496 piss missile.
My God.
Rocket out of Coors Field.
Dude, it almost went out of the stadium. It was mashed.
That's so far.
He did such a good job pimping that too.
Oh yeah.
Like
I saw the highlight of it. I was like, what in the and like it hit above the 3rd row.
It is above the 3rd deck by the fucking vendors at Coors Field.
They're probably like, holy, what the fuck was that? A bird.
That's
God damn, did he get all of it?
oh my God, that was insane. What a shot.
That's crazy.
Absolutely insane. All right. This is my favorite news story that has happened the entire 2 weeks we've been off. And nothing makes me happier to know that professional athletes are just like us. Tommy Pham slaps Jock Peterson over a fantasy football disagreement on the field.
Of a league that Mike Trout is the commissioner of.
And Mike Trout has gone hitless since.
Yep.
Trout's in a blender because of it.
It's weighing deeply on his mind.
Yep.
Clearly.
And there's a deep fly ball to left field.
Also, can we all just agree Mike Trout is the perfect athlete to be a commissioner of a league?
Speaking of that, Morgan, Castellanos did it again.
Oh yeah, we did. I didn't forget to put that in the notes.
So I think I told you guys about this when it happened.
You did.
They're in the middle of like the Memorial Day spiel, and right as soon as the announcer, I forget who was on the call, says like thanks for all their ultimate sacrifices, it just goes to Castellanos with like an absolute banger of a hit. It like you could tell from just the initial swing it was a fucking home run, and I was like, God damn it, this man did it again.
And then shout out to Rounding Third Podcast. Nick Arno tagged all 3 of us in it, and the man can't be stopped.
No. I mean,
the best part was it was a deep fly ball to left center field.
Is this the curse of Tom Brenneman?
Is it a curse or a gift?
I think it's a gift.
It's a gift for all of us.
It is. Sure. Man, Tom Brenneman. I think if I could get one guest on the podcast, it would be Tom Brenneman.
That fucker has brought us so much joy.
Don't lie, dude. LeBron James. Just shut the fuck up.
No, I want Brenneman.
If we could get Tom Brenneman on for Pride Month, that would be just an ultimate dream for me.
We should get him on for the live stream in the Bay Area.
It's a word to say as kids. Oh man, that was his defense. Is hilarious. Anyways, I want to get back to Jock Peterson.
Yeah,
their whole issue is so funny because he was like, it was like I put a guy on IR because he was listed as out. That was part of the rules. Like he's like his interview after he's talking like a politician about fantasy football. It's so fucking funny to me.
They're taking it so seriously.
So the funnier thing is, it wasn't like in the playoffs. It was like week 5.
Yeah,
It's
it's hilarious.
Morgan.
But so how much do you think was each player in for in this league?
Oh, I think
You think like 30 racks?
I think it's a 50K buy-in.
I agree.
I think it's 50K minimum. Because if you look at all those guys in there, Trout, Pham, Jock, they all have like sizable contracts and money. I think it's 50K.
It's gotta be.
Gotta be. That is it for our weekly wrap up.
I had one more
Oh, go ahead.
fun little story I saw. Did you see the clip of the college regional game where the kid hit an inside the park grand slam?
No.
It's amazing.
Is it?
The ball like gets lost in the lights
Mm-hmm.
and nobody knows where it is. And he ends up getting an inside the park grand slam.
That's pretty sweet.
Clears the bases and follows him out.
Awesome.
Amazing.
It was not as crazy as that Arkansas OK State game last night. Did you guys catch any of that?
I didn't.
So Arkansas was down 10-5 in the 6th inning. They ended up winning the game 20-12.
What?
It was fucking crazy.
What the fuck?
That's nuts. Oh, and we're just tacking on stuff now. Me and Morgan talked about this. I don't know if Matt saw.
God.
Ashby, this
No.
pitch that this dude threw,
Two-seamer?
Yeah.
it's a wiffle ball pitch.
That was
It was gross.
The thing defied gravity.
it did.
It went straight up and out.
Gross.
Now, granted, the guy should have never swung at it because it was clearly a ball, but
Still,
Some witchcraft, man. I'm gonna swing.
It's
I never
amazing.
seen a two-seamer move like that.
we'll have to share it to our pages so you guys can see it if you haven't seen it, but it's disgusting.
I agree. All right. Let's get on out of here. Nick, your question to start some shit.
All right. We don't have to give answers here. This could be basically a fight in the comments. If you could make an Olympic 1992 dream team starting 9 for baseball, who would be on it?
From the year 1992.
1992. Who would you put on there to make as iconic of a lineup as the 92 dream team in basketball?
Well, I'm gonna get a list for the people here so they can go through.
Let's all argue over who'd be there.
All right. So for pitchers, this is hypothetical. Jack Morris, you got Kevin Brown, Greg Maddux, you got Glavine, you got David Cohen, you got Randy Johnson, Smoltz, Clemens. And then let's go over to the hitting stats. You got Onslaught with a 345 average. Good for you. Edgar Martinez, 343. Gary Sheffield, 330. Kirby Puckett, 329. Dingers. Juan Gonzalez, 43. Mark McGuire, 42. You got Crime Dog, Fred McGriff, 35. You got Cecile Fielder, 35. Joe Carter, 34.
Cecil?
Is that what?
Cecil?
Okay. And then RBIs out of some of those names that aren't listed in the homers. You got Frank Thomas. You got Albert Bell. I mean,
You got options.
yeah, Ken Griffey Jr. down there, Dave Winfield, Jose Canseco. Like, there's a lot of options. Let us know in the comments. Morgan's boy Jeff Bagwell.
Yep. Give us your starting 9 for the 92 MLB Olympic dream team.
We love that. All right. That being said, that is it for the State of Sports podcast. We are happy to be back. We'll be back on a regularly scheduled programming now. Again, once we clarify, just, cross our T's and dot our I's, there may be a live stream of the NBA Finals Game 4 Friday night. Game started at like 8:30 or 9, so probably won't go for the full game, but maybe a half. Just get the guys together, have a couple of guests on for it. Thank you guys so much for listening. Again, if you guys can make sure you guys are subscribed everywhere, like everything, all the socials are down below. Thank you so much. And is there anybody here that Morgan is going to root for so he can say go at the end of the podcast?
Go
No.
Sports.
The Celtics are the balls.